Hi everyone, I'm Arjun Gupta, the founder and creator of Courseplay. And today we have Mr. Ashutosh Kapila with us. He's an alum of XLRI. He's led L&D for nearly 2 decades across multinational organizations. He was awarded the top 20 influencers in L&D last year, and he's currently a coach and advisor on learning and the learning experience. Welcome, Mr. Kapila. It's great to have you on today.
Thank you. Great to be here. Looking forward to a conversation.
If you had to design the learning organization and the learning culture of a company, right? And let's say, similar to your prior experience with companies like Dell and, Vodafone Idea, looking at these large organizations with a big feet on street team, where they're spread across the country, and a fairly large corporate team, working out of head offices, again, also possibly spread across the country. If you were to design the learning culture and the learning organization, right? And really quickly, maybe in a couple of minutes, how, and you had carte blanche, right? To dictate exactly how you'd like it to be. How would you want to structure the L&D and the vision and, the tools in such an organization?
Yeah. So I think the step one is to kind of make sure that the L&D engine is linked to the strategic business priorities, because it cannot operate in isolation. We've got a great LMS here. We've kind of got a huge repository of 100 million courses. But I mean, we've time and again seen, and I still see, when I'm consulting with organizations, that the usage is 2%, 4%, 5%. I mean, come on, that's not why you invest millions of dollars in a platform, right? So why is that so? So the first thing is to address the big business priorities, right? Which is where you justify your salary. Are you aligned to what the business is trying to achieve? Are you helping business perform better, make more money, right? It's as simple as that. If you're not, and you're, doing something academic or something in isolation, it's no point. So alignment with strategic business priorities is really important, according to me. The fact of every role in that organization having a role-based learning journey, right, which can be generated by the employee and the manager, develops ownership and creates a sense of empowerment, gives a lot of freedom to the learner to learn as and when he or she has the bandwidth or the time. Of course, there are certain compliance trainings which have to be completed. It's mandatory, like data privacy, for example, or certain company policies. But by and large, when you build capability for future fit roles, every role in the organization has to be mapped to a sort of learning journey. At its finest, it could be layered, so advanced, intermediate, beginner kind of levels, tiered kind of journey. And you can then select and sort of build your capability in a very structured, layered way. The third thing is, I think that there is a lot of support that initially required a lot of brick and mortar and not very scalable to provide one-on-one coaching or one-on-one mentoring and so forth. I think the part of LXP platforms, which enables people to reach out to mentors, to get coaching support, to get questions answered real time, to join classrooms that at their will, to sort of see what others are doing, what we call collaborative learning. That's big, right? That's what platforms are enabling, cutting edge platforms are enabling, in order to enhance the whole experience of employees, right? The 360-degree experience, which is not just the classroom or the learning event, not just the peer-to-peer learning or the mentoring and coaching, but also on the job application, which we have called the 70%, right? So the 70, 20, 10, all put together in one platform, it gives a very integrated kind of experience. It's like a mothership on which I can find everything to do with my capability, everything to do with my role-based learning, and also how do I sort of develop capabilities to handle my next role. So there it links to career trajectory, which is then the game changer, right? So in a way, it kind of ties in with the whole talent management piece, or how you develop your talent in the organization. And that becomes really exciting because it's cost effective, it's scalable, it's visually very appealing, it's got a lot of gamification options. You can have data which is so exciting to understand and study, and basis that you can actually, as a L&D part or or even the business can understand where the preferences of the employees are. What do they like to learn? What is the least watched, most watched video? How do we create the pull factor rather than the push factor? So all these questions AI is, helping us to answer.